Hey YouTube, I'm not having a good day today, and I wanna just record on my good and bad days, but I might have some things that I could say that other people might be able to relate to. I'm trying not to cry because I know that it can be a relief for people, but it can also be like very draining for me. I've had some shifts in my life recently, and I don't know how to reconcile them. My friend who committed suicide, like a lot of fallen soldiers, because it is a fight, it's a war, and I consider us all to be soldiers in that war. And a lot of people don't make it. That doesn't mean they're weak, but it's not something, of course, that I endorse or any of that stuff. But I will tell you that some people who, and there's always hope, and sometimes it's hard to hear that hope, but you know, that's the first message, is that no matter how bad it is, there is hope. Whether it's 2 weeks from now or 2 years from now, the future you will be glad that you held on. And I was talking to a friend, and yeah, there's a dark force in me, and it takes over. It tells me the truth, but sometimes the truth can be skewed. So when people kill themselves, a lot of times they know that what it could do to the family, and they're suffering so bad. It's not about the family, it's not about, it's suffering, it's a disease. But what I want to talk about briefly is like, what killed my friend was a lot of things, but in the end, in his own mind, and I understand it so profoundly, is the jealousy. I mean, it really makes me want to cry, because the stuff people take for granted. When you suffer a breakdown or a burnout, or you suffer, you know, for so long, that it's like, how much longer can you keep going? And every day is survival, and they ask you, the therapist or the friend, or, well, what makes you happy? Do what makes you happy, you know, find that thing and then do that thing. It's a hard question, man. When nothing makes you happy, and you haven't felt happy, and you haven't looked forward to anything for 10 years. Then people who quit drinking and they get better, that didn't happen for me. I quit drinking and got worse, and the only thing I ever looked forward to was partying and drinking. So since I stopped that 7 years ago, very little that I've looked forward to. And then everything else that I do is so forced. And anyway, so I have a support started. It's been really great, and the people are great, but I've been comparing myself, and that's what killed my friend. All the stuff that you wish you could do, that you used to do, that why can't you do? Because of your fear, because of your anger, your rage, lack of being able to think properly, the avoiding the people you love because you just can't think, and you have this irritability in you, this just all the things that would have killed me. Did medication cure me purely or not? But it has set me on it kept me alive. And I have bad days, and it's a rainy day, and all my days are bad, I guess you could say, but some are less bad. And I just hear about my brother, and he's in the army, and he joined the army, and he was going through depression, and he's doing really good, and I'm happy for him. And it sucks that when people are doing really good and you're happy for them and you love them, but at the same time you're jealous of them. I used to be that. I used to be able to get on a plane and fly to Alaska, and I used to look forward to going places, and I used to look forward to hanging out and look forward to vacations. And now everything about my life, leaving home, going too far, just traveling 30 minutes, I become so dysphoric. I feel so detached, and like half the time. And it's the reminders, and then when you're around people and they're having problems and they're struggling, but then you're like, you can't compare yourself, but you do. And those people are great, but I just want to be better, and I just want to be able to do more. And then you're like, the little progress that you make, the little things that you do, like that I've done, the little things just seem so insignificant compared to the things just, and that's when it really hurts. It's like, you're by yourself and you're making this progress, which it is, to be able to go out, and I have had progress. It's taken a long time, but then you get to a point where you see other people who could do so much, and it makes your progress seem so insignificant that it's just almost like stomped out like a cigarette butt. It's just like that light is just out. You feel that progress. You feel like you're making headway. But then when you put it and compare it to someone else, what makes me happy? Nothing. I'm in survival, and I'm trying to get to the point where I can find something that makes me happy. When you're in survival, you just are trying to survive. The closest I can get to happiness is distraction and stress. When I have a distraction or stress, and I don't want to be ungrateful, because I've had days where I felt clear. The other day I felt 100% better for like an hour. It was so crazy. It was a window, and it gives me hope. I wish I was better by now for all you guys. I want to be a beacon. I'm better in a lot of ways. I've overcome a lot of things. But now it's like a hurricane, and what's left is the aftermath. And that's me. That's what you see. And what it is just like, it's like trying to rebuild a house that's been exploded by a Cat 5 hurricane, and you can't do that. You can't rebuild what's been demolished. And she can rebuild something new with new materials, new friendships, new perspectives, new ways of thinking, and I don't know how to acquire that. I don't have the right currency. I don't have the patience. I don't know what it is, but anyway, just wanted to share how I'm feeling today. It's not a great day, and I'm sure I'll have a better day soon where I could send you guys an update. Love you.